Good morning, good evening. I skipped this afternoon. Good night. Anyways, well, I decided to go ahead and do this Office Christmas Party review as well. I just did one for passengers, and for any of y'all that saw that, this is Christmas Eve for me, December 24th. And what am I doing? I'm here making a movie review. Oh, God. Anyways, so Office Christmas Party. What can I say about this movie, really? I give it B minus C maybe, but it was fairly entertaining. Again, nothing laugh out loud. Like constant rolling your seats or anything, but it was fairly good. Okay, if you're watching this, because as I put spoilers on it, or you don't care about spoilers, we're gonna discuss this movie and go through the story. So, anyways, all right. So first of all, when I first saw the trailers for this, of course, I loved it, and I mean, it was hilarious. And like I said, that humor isn't just in the trailer. There are still funny funny moments throughout this movie beyond just those you saw in the trailers. But it definitely got me interested. For again, one, you have your cast as you see in the pictures here. I mean, you have T.J. Miller, you have Jason Bateman, you have Jennifer Aniston, Olivia Munn. That I guess I'm kind of tired here, y'all. Sorry, but you know, as well as a number of other familiar faces you'll see through this movie. I'm trying to remember, I think her name's Jillian Bell. The pen you'll meet later, but just really great actors, comedians, and they serve their roles very well. I will say for Olivia Munn, as someone being a little bit of a geek, if you haven't kind of guessed by the stuff back there, I'm a little bit of a gamer, and of course, I used to watch G4 a lot, and before it was no longer G4, whatever it turned into, Esquire or whatever the BS that was. But anyways, Olivia Munn was on Attack of the Show, which was such a freaking awesome show. God, I miss it. Her and Kevin Pereira, Allison Hayslip, Chris Hardwick. Oh, anyways, but Olivia Munn as an actress, she's had her ups and downs. Unfortunately, the most recent down, X-Men Apocalypse. God, the role of Psylocke, it didn't serve her. And she was so excited about it. You see all the videos and everything, so I guess it didn't end up being what she thought it would be, or maybe she just overhyped what she hoped it would be. But anyways, that wasn't great, but her role in this wasn't that bad. Anyway, so the movie starts out, I guess T.J. Miller, he's the head of a branch. I forgot what city they're in, but anyways, of this technology company, and Jason Bateman's character, I guess, is manager, with Jennifer Aniston's character's T.J. Miller's sister, who's the CEO of the company. Anyways, Xenotech. So an information systems technology type company. Anyways, so they just start talking about the way how much work sucks, of course, and how they wish they need something interesting like Christmas parties of the old and stuff, but Jennifer Aniston's characters like, no, we're shutting that shit down. She just recently closed some branches, and that she's thinking about closing this one, and basically unless they can something huge, as they suggest, landing an account with this big account with this guy, that they are going to lose. There are no bonuses. They're going to be layoffs and all this stuff, which of course all the workers hear about, and they start turning on the bosses very quickly. But once it's seen that it is going to be shut down, they're like, okay, well, let's go for broke. We're throwing this party so we can get Walter, the character Walter, get this guy's business, get this account. Of course, shenanigans ensue. They do all they can to prepare for this party, and what a party it is! I will say that. I mean, again, it has funny moments throughout it. Again, it's not like, oh my god, laugh out loud comedy. Like I said, one of the greats, but it's got its moments here or there. Like I said, definitely a VOD on demand type view. I wouldn't, absolutely say go out and spend your money, or kind of like what, as I said, with Passengers. If you know you got nothing to do, maybe catch a matinee because it's cheaper or something, type of movie. I mean, and it is a Christmas movie, so not a movie that takes place during Christmas. However you want to think about that, but anyway, so so much stuff happens. Like you have, one of the IT guys who keeps talking about his non-existent girlfriend, hires a call girl, and like I said, I think her name Jillian Bell. She, one of the most recent things she played was in 21 Jump Street as that co-ed who Jonah Hill kept fighting with slash trying to make out with or whatever, and I've seen her in a couple other things. Anyways, but I mean, he plays the call girl's pimp, which is hilarious. But so I mean, you have things like that, and just this party in general, the stuck up uptight HR woman, ends up loosening up at the party, and everyone has fun. It just turns into an awesome party, and Walter, the guy whose account they're trying to get, gets coke blown in his face and really loosens up, ends up hurting himself, and all this stuff, and when Jennifer Aniston finds out about it, of course, she was like, nope, that's it. Y'all are done. Period. Where before she was like, just no bonuses. We're going to start layoffs. It was like, y'all done. Period. And so TJ Miller, of course, was just like, okay, well, screw it. Whatever. Ends up going off with the pimp and the call girl, because they're like, he's rich. And he's like, I've got my money in my personal safe. So they're trying to get him take him to the safe when he in actuality said it's on my person. It's safe because he had like $3,000 in cash on him under a Santa coat. And like I said, so during this whole time, and then Jason Bateman, Olivia Munn, Jennifer Aniston, all of them, they're trying to hunt down and get him back from the crazy pimp who, like I said, consistently even threatens him with a gun, and he doesn't care. He's not taking it seriously, and again, it nothing extremely memorable. Like, oh my god, I want to see that again, or I'm gonna remember that moment for yada yada yada. But I mean, it's a fun little movie in itself. Like I said, I give it a B minus to C. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth watching. I'll put it that way. Again, now spending money to go see it like that, worth watching. I don't know about that, but I mean, I would probably give Passengers a little more pass for that. But that's just me. But it is something worth watching, definitely, if when it gets on DVD or Blu-ray or on demand. It's definitely worth watching. So, anyways, that's my thought on it. Wasn't a terrible movie. It wasn't a great movie. It was entertaining. So as always, like, dislike, subscribe, comment, share, and as it is 11:59 for me. Merry Christmas, everybody.